that's what I did for most of it. So then that got more complicated and more buttons. And then I was like, okay, gotta build the interface. So I started drilling all these holes in the board, and I started putting everything in, and I was really bad with like using a Dremel and like using a plastic knife. So like, or like the hot knife to cut plastic. So basically all these holes are like a little messy. And I was like, you know what, I'll just cover it all up with electrical tape in the end and it'll look great. So like you can kind of see like how it went through. Okay, and then it just started getting me a huge pain in the butt. So I didn't want the breadboard in there, so I started snapping up that proof board and like just making the connections on there. But I was really bad with the soldering, and I was like really messy, and and then I had so much stuff, and I was trying to fit it all in one tiny box, and I was like, there's no way this is gonna work. So, but basically I was like, you know what, I put so much time into this, it won't finish. So I just kept going, and yeah, you can see the Arduino kind of like trying to get squeezed in, and then yeah. But in the end, I got this, so that was cool. I actually managed to get everything to fit except the battery, which is stuck on the back. But yeah, so that's how it looks. And what?
Lots of buttons.
Yeah, there's a bunch. So basically, this button on the side switches to the photo cell mode. This one clears the sequence. There's one behind it that switches to a minor key as opposed to the major key. That turns it on, volume, duration, bass frequency, and then I have a knob that changes it on the pentatonic scale. And then the red one places a note, the one above it adds four more to the sequence length. The switch up at the top switches from the speaker that's in there to the headphone jack. The lights, one of them is a status light, one of them is a light that indicates the photo cell's on, and then the other two are flashing with the sequence. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So I'll do a demo now, I guess. Okay, so
You want the lights on?
Yes.
And afterwards I'll show you guys the code. Actually, I'll just show you where they're at. Yeah, and it could work without the speakers too, but just put it on there. Okay, so basically, right now it's just flashing through like a sequence of 4 notes. Each red flash represents like one beat, and the blue represents the start of the sequence. So it's just going through. There's nothing on there right now. So I can place a note. Okay, so it's just going through, and then I'll like, kind of hear the pentatonic scale going, and then I can switch to a minor scale. And right now the sequence is like, I think it's like 8 or 12.
12.
Yeah, so it's basically going through. I can increase it all the way to like 64. So if you speed things up, it gets really fun. So I'll like speed it up to like the max. Right. Yeah, and just loop through that over and over, which is kind of fun. Yeah, okay. So, and then the other thing you can do is and then since the light environment like changes, I had it like calibrate where it sets the min and max expected light values based on what it sees. So if I push the button, I have to cover it up for a couple seconds and then like release. And it's basically like reading. So now it's like calibrated to like work with like how much light we have. Doesn't seem like it works that well, but like if you're like in any room that doesn't have much light, you'll see like these. So yeah. yeah, that's basically it.